Jones. I am back with another one. Second, y'all. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit. Tell us what we have for Virgo. This one's gonna be a Virgo reading, y'all. I'm sitting here letting my phone charge. Let's see what Virgo has right here. I don't know. Yeah, Ashanti just popped out. It could be somebody's name. Somebody could like the singer, Ashanti. Hold up. Do we need to be doing Virgo or is this something? Because I just see exploit a celebrity. Like somebody's trying to, what the hell, beach party. Somebody trying to exploit a celebrity. Something happened at a beach party. Do we need to be reading for it? Is this Virgo reading or is this somebody else's? Is this Virgo reading or somebody else's? Under constant surveillance. Is somebody trying to get some money from a celebrity? Somebody trying to get some money from a celebrity. No. What's going on? All right, tell me what's going on with Virgo. Bribed. Somebody was bribed to do something. I see Jimmy. Somebody was bribed to do something. Tell me about Virgos. Family. Something about family. Yeah, my hand itches so bad. Probably shouldn't have even said that. But it itches so bad right now. Oh boy. Alright. Tell us about Virgo. They're doing this because they can. So Virgo. Virgo could be a family member. I don't know, somebody could be trying to exploit a celebrity. Earth sign. Virgo is earth signs, aren't they? I see Kiki, investigation, and mother-in-law. Somebody could be under investigation. Somebody's mother-in-law could be under investigation here. What? Tell me about Virgo. Somebody's filing fake reports, or somebody filed some fake reports, and now they're trying to clean it up. Old money, an artist. So there's an artist. There's an artist out here. Maybe somebody that's been in the game for a while that was filing some type of fake reports that is now trying to clean up. So it looks like you have an artist that was trying to get somebody in some type of trouble, trying to use their resources and their their popularity to have something done to somebody here. Somebody was filing some fake reports. Evidently, they realizing this is not going to go the way they thought it was going to go, and they're trying to clean it up now. Now they're trying to clean it up. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? Computer, Christian. Somebody's name could be Christian here. Something's being done on a computer. Again, they're doing this because they can. What's going on with Virgo? They stole it. I got Anthony right here. I'm just gonna pull this out because this keep coming out. They doing this they can. All right, I just looked now and it says abusive here. Abusive. Somebody could be an alcoholic here. I see arms here, so something be significant about like the military or some type of weapon. Somebody could be armed. I see politics on the top right here. What's going on with Virgo? Promiscuous. Every time I see this card, I wonder how did, how I spell it like this? Hey y'all, one of y'all on here, are y'all a Virgo? That's what we doing right now, Virgos. Virgos. It's about relationships. I seen bribe. What else did I just see? Sponsor. So somebody could have been bribed to sponsor someone, to give somebody some money, to invest some type of money into something or into someone, maybe to make them look as if they were something that they are not here. I see Chelsea, Keisha, inconspicuous, so somebody's name could be Chelsea or Keisha. So somebody here was bribed to sponsor someone. Hey, everybody looking for a sponsor these days. Everybody wants somebody that can take care of them. Everybody wants somebody who they can benefit from in some kind of way. And so why did this person have to be bribed to sponsor someone? That's what you have. Somebody looking for a handout. Somebody poor, some gang stalker. Somebody could have been giving somebody some type of money to watch somebody here. Enriched blood, yes. I feel like it has something to do with money. But we already seen bribe, so somebody was bribed to do something here. Somebody could have given somebody money to keep up with somebody, to watch somebody, to aggravate somebody, to stalk somebody here. I see quick to anger. Somebody could be explosive, unpredictable, Libra here. So somebody acts out, somebody lacks self-control. Again, I see bribe. Somebody was bribed to do something. Bribed to do something, and I see bought a house as well. So somebody could have just bought a house. Uh, Maybe whoever bribed them to do something, whoever paid this person, the person that they paid, whoever that they were bribing to do something here for them, could have bought a house with the money that they were given. So you got somebody here that was working with somebody here. Two people working together. One of them offered money, maybe to gang stalk a person. They could have said they were going to sponsor a person. Maybe a person had something going on, but some money was given to somebody. I feel like it has to do with this gang stalking, to gang stalk someone. But whoever, so the person money was given to could have bought a house. Libra, Libra could have had something to do with this. Libra could have bribed somebody, or somebody could have bribed a Libra. But Libra's got something to do with this person buying a house here. Somebody's upset about something. See, politics, arms. Somebody drinks a lot. They're abusive here. They could be a bully. So somebody could drink and then be mentally, verbally, or physically abusive to someone here. They're doing this because they can. Take this out of resonates here. Somebody here is spending money on somebody here, or paid someone to do something. It could have been abuse to someone. They could have been some type of gang stalker to someone. It could have been somebody watching you and saying and doing things to you, be it physically or spiritually here. You could have had someone that was paid to do something. They were paid to do something. I don't know if this has to do with the false reports being made by the celebrity. No. So that could be two different situations. The false reports being made by the celebrity and somebody being paid to do something spiritual. Yeah, somebody was paid to do something spiritually. So this could have been spiritually stalking, spiritually abusive here. Somebody was paid to do something. Proverbs 18:22 says the one who finds a good wife has something good and will receive favor from God. Could have been somebody's wife that was paid to do something, or somebody's wife who paid someone to do something, to spiritually stalk someone, to bully someone here. Somebody was bribed. They were paid to do something. They somehow sponsored this person. They was pouring money into this person, and this person bought a house. They bought a house with the money that they were given here. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Pilates could be significant. Somebody could do Pilates here. Somebody was paid money to do something to somebody. Do not wickedly lie in ambush near the home of the righteous one. Do not destroy his place of rest. And so you got somebody out here that could have been paid. It loves to keep up drama. The family doesn't like you. Somebody was paid to do something here. And so you got somebody here that maybe they don't like somebody with the family doesn't like you, or this could have been somebody's family. These people love to keep up drama here. They were definitely abusive because they were going out the way to try to ruin somebody's reputation here. And they were being sponsored by somebody here. Somebody was being sponsored by somebody. They were paid to do something. Yeah, I don't know. It's sounding too familiar. But this is a Virgo reading, so Virgo, if you resonate with this, take it. Or maybe this is somebody around you. Yeah, I said that. Spiritually stalking and using some kind of black magic here, some kind of root work, spell work, dark arts. It's what they were paid to do. Could have been somebody's family, could have been a family paying to do this. So somebody could have been paid to stalk somebody, watch somebody, to like bully somebody, to be mean to somebody, to spread bad news about somebody, to say negative things about somebody here. They show favoritism. So somebody shows favoritism. Probably the person that they paid to do it. This is the case. Entitled. Yes, somebody here was entitled to something. Maybe they felt threatened by something here. They felt entitled to have something, or entitled for something to go their way here. And I feel like they paid someone here to wreak havoc in somebody's life. It says don't lie in ambush near the home of someone. So somebody was near somebody's home. They spiritually stalk them. They watch them in the spirit. They do things to abuse them in the spirit here. And it's because they're paid to do it. So I seen family earlier. This could be somebody's family being paid to do something here. This could be, oh man, I was reading something earlier. And it said, why did your family choose? I think it may have said your enemies or something to that effect. That's what I'm getting right here. It's like somebody was paid to do something towards their own family member, to say things about their own family here. And they did it. They were being sponsored to do something. They took the money, they did it. They went about trying to ruin somebody's reputation, spreading a bunch of stuff about somebody here. And then they bought a house with the money they were bribed with. Somebody felt entitled to something. Maybe they felt entitled to somebody's lifestyle. They could have felt entitled to something that somebody was getting here. They wanted to be a part of something. Somebody felt entitled to something. This could have been just the person who paid them felt entitled to something here. Behavioral and emotional disorders. I see Tony here. Behavioral and emotional disorders, depression, bipolar, anxiety. Somebody could be dealing with that. Depression, bipolar, anxiety here. I see unconditional love. Married for citizenship. Feel as if someone's always watching you. This is someone who thought they were playing poker with somebody here. This is somebody who was working behind somebody back. They thought they were smart. They felt like they were playing poker. While you were playing, I don't know, Connect Four or something. While you were in your own world, they felt like they were doing something over your head here by paying somebody to do something here. And this could very well be your family that was being paid to do certain things. And so it could be your family that was paid to do certain things here because they felt entitled to have something that you may you should have had. You should have, or something that was for you. I see a Gemini here. Gemini is a snake. Something to be significant about military here. And blackmail. Somebody was being blackmailed. Could be by a Gemini who has some type of military ties, trying to stop your money. So what you some people that was working together to try to stop your money here. They were paying. They were paying people to. They were paying people to do things here. May have been working with somebody with some type of status, but people were being paid here. People were being bribed. People were being blackmailed to do certain things, to be abusive towards you, to spread rumors about you, to gossip, to talk bad about you, to do some type of work on you here, to watch you, to constantly watch you. That'll drive a person crazy alone to know they're being watched by people. Can you imagine that? Knowing that you're being watched by people, and then when you bring it up, people think you're crazy. And the first thing they want to holler is schizophrenia and all these other different things that are wrong. That's why some things you just have to let be. Because I feel like in this case, they may have been purposely doing this, whatever it was they were doing, in order to get a reaction. Maybe they wanted you to look crazy here. Says trying to stop your money. So some money they something about some money they didn't want you to have. Whether that was some type of relationship that came with money, or some type of money coming from somewhere else. They were trying to stop your money by having people talk about you, having people watch you, spreading rumors about things that wasn't true here. And somebody could definitely have some type of military ties here. I was listening to something earlier and they were talking about MK Ultra. Um, who would know how to best go about doing that to somebody? Elite, elite people here. So definitely people with some type of status here, people with some type of background, maybe again some type of military here. Look, politics sitting right at the top. Military politics here. They were Your own family may have been paid to do things, to say things, to try to stop some kind of money that was coming for you. And somebody bought a house, so somebody got something out of it. They bought a house with it. See, filing, and it goes back to filing fake reports. Somebody was filing fake reports on you, and I can't make it up, y'all. Celebrity pop right out as I'm shuffling here. Somebody was filing some type of fake reports on you. Legacy. This could have been it was definitely about money, generational wealth. This is a lot of money, not a little bit of money. And so they had celebrity. A celebrity could have been paid to do something. Family members could have been paid to do something. I see people doing something just because they could. So this gives me somebody with some type of, of high ranking status doing something just because they can do it. They got other people involved here. And the whole purpose could have been to try to keep money from coming to you, to keep you away from money. So that could have been, I'm going to ruin your reputation and keep you from getting any job opportunities here. I'm going to, keep people from wanting to work with you. I'm going to have money held up in the courts because, you know, for whatever it is that we've said. This is someone who did not have a real reason to be doing what they were doing other than the fact that they could. Maybe jealousy. We seen entitled. This is somebody, maybe they wanted to show you that they were the boss here. I see Virgo. I keep seeing Virgo, which is the sign we doing right now. and collaborated with family. So there could have been a Virgo that collaborated with your family here, or your family, someone in your family could be a Virgo here. And so it sounds like this was some people higher up. This is some higher up people here who worked with family. People with some type of status. We already seen celebrity out here that decided to work with your family. Lawsuit. Yeah, that's what this is. That's what you got here. A lawsuit. Because you got people that are in this whatever kind of status, and these people who you expect to be able to trust that you couldn't trust, that was working with your family to try to destroy your name, your reputation here, so that you would not receive some money, or so that you wouldn't receive a job offer or something that came with money here. These people were simply just trying to stop your money because they felt like they can. And so this could be stuff like having your name tied into stuff that it didn't belong to keeping people from working with you. Like I said, your money being held up in the courts or something, or even hell, given away to somebody else, the family members that they were working with. I see they stole it. Somebody could have worked with your family here, law and order, and make it up. Somebody worked with your family. Somebody in a high position here worked with your family, work with other people around you, including your family, to steal some money from you. People was in their ego here, doing something just because they felt like they could do it, because they didn't want you to have something here. Widespread in a particular area. Yeah, this was a lot of people here working together. People working together. People spreading rumors, gossiping. What's going on here? Be optimistic, paranoid, contempt, practitioner. We already seen Black Magic pop out. Junior. Somebody could be a junior. See, call on a world of evil spirits. They could have been working, or they could be somebody who has some type of prestigious rank, or could have been a military person, or somebody. Maybe this person, if they in the military or something, maybe they knew somebody in politics or something. Maybe this is just saying it's like bad politics. Somebody here, they were working together here to keep money from coming to you. I see hack. Somebody could have hacked your phone, your bank account here, your social media here. There's people who had access to things they should not have had access to. And so they were hacking into your account. So that means anything that was sent to you via email, or anybody reaching out to you via phone, you wouldn't have been able to get it because these people have access to it. I'm also seeing bank accounts. Money could have been deposited somewhere. You wouldn't have got it here because, or yeah, if this was some kind of like bank account that was created here, they only had access to it. You didn't have access to this. If this is your bank account, maybe they're waiting for something to be deposited in, or maybe they needed some information from your bank account here. These things were hacked. And so, again, people have access to what they should not have access to. They've slandered your name, defamed your character here because they were paid to do it. You got people in their ego here. Could have been working for somebody of some type of official status. This could have been a business owner or some type of CEO they could have been working with here. But this is a lawsuit here. with this business owner CEO. Maybe it's someone who you know that's a business owner. It could be like your old boss or your current boss here who people also work with. And so this is a boss, some type of CEO of a company or the owner of a company here or some type of leader in a company, like the management here in a company. We got law and order here, so we have someone who works for something, could have been a lawyer or detective, somebody who works for the sheriff department or the jail here, all in their ego here. You got something that was hacked into. So that's them being able to watch your money, what's going in, what's coming out, being able to monitor your emails, what's going in, what's coming out, monitoring your phone calls, your text messages here. It's a lawsuit. People collaborated with your family here. And I see even blacklisted here at the top right here. And so this is shadow ban, can't find a job, can't get a loan here. Remember what we said at the beginning to stop your money? And so they wanted you in a position where you can't get a loan, where you can't find a job, where you can't make money online because you're shadow banned, where your reputation is being ruined around the town that you live in. Because you got people here that are talking, spreading rumors, gossiping, telling lies on you here because they were paid to do it. And so it sounds like these people wanted you in a position where you were homeless, where you had nothing, where you had no one, because if they paying your family and your family should be the ones who you can trust, but they being paid to do things here. They wanted you in a position where you had nothing and nobody to depend on. Now somebody could be paranoid. Now those fake reports that they were filing, they trying to clean that up now. I guess they want to pretend as if they never filed those reports. They never said anything. But certain things, once it's documented, you can't redact it. Bad attitude. Bad attitude. I see a Sagittarius here, a DA I just seen. Alright. So you got people, emergency 911, drama queen here. Contempt. Could definitely be somebody here who doesn't like you. I see a drama queen here. And contempt. If this was a contemptuous person, that's a person who they hate you here. And so somebody just off the strength of they don't like you could have done something here. Work with people around you to try to stop your money flow, to try to hurt you financially, to knock your stability, to influence your family and friends around you to speak negatively on you. They would definitely bribe. Contact a lawyer here. So in the look of it, you have people with some type of rank here that were going out their way to sabotage you for no reason. They had no reason here to do what they were doing. BMF, I see Venus here. Detoxification and reversing impotency. Improvement of sense organs. Prestigious, smooth criminal. So somebody could have been a smooth criminal, or their name could be smooth, but somebody who definitely did something. Anxiety. Now they have anxiety. And so with that military here, I know the military have their own set of laws that they go by, their own set of rules that they go by here. And so aside from, what did I just say? Civil rights, they violated your civil rights, because this is like unlawful watching, stalking here. This is invasion of privacy by hacking into your information here. Mental breakdown. Somebody's going through some type of mental breakdown. And I see they're threatening a child. Even a child is known by his or her actions, whether his behavior is pure and right. So they could have had a child to help them do this. Could have been your own child. They could have got to participate in this somehow. If you have a young child or young adult child, they could have definitely had a child work with them to do this. And I see got receipts. Motivation. They got receipts. Somebody got some receipts here. And I see the feds are watching. Hell, it could be the feds who have some receipts of what's going on. It says contact a lawyer, because this is a violation of civil rights. This is, like I said, slander, defamation of character here. This is negligence on the part of whatever businesses or agencies that could have been involved in this. Your family, they work with the police. Yeah. So so there could have definitely been some type of officers involved in this, and paying your family to say certain things and do certain things here. See Chelsea, Stephanie here, Bertha. I see DA. I see artists here. Take it however it resonate. Employers are in on it. So your employers could have been in on this, but we already seen a boss, a CEO, who could have had something to do with this. They got involved in on this too. Again, whatever organization or agencies that had people participating in, and I'm not saying this as the organization or the agency as a whole. I'm saying the individual from certain organizations or from certain agencies here who has something to do with this. Libra, air sign, toxic. Just pain and suffering. PTSD. I heard somebody the other day I was listening to, and they were talking about, like, when people do things and it has the ability to affect your mental status, and even if it has not affected your mental right then, the potential it has to have an effect on your mental later on in life. You have somebody stalking, constantly being bullied, your name being ran through the streets in a negative way, people being paid to turn their backs against you, you not having the ability to find jobs or to be successful in whatever your online endeavors may have been. People at your job working against you. So somebody here needs an attorney. Low down, poison your food, endings. They could have tried to put some in your food. It takes me back to the beginning when all this was happening to me. And I was telling y'all, they kept coming in and out of my house. They were breaking in and out of my house regularly. And they were putting stuff in my food. That's what that just reminded me of. And so this could be food in your car. This could be food in your house. Pay attention to how you may feel, because I know I figured it out, because like I said, I knew that they were breaking in and out of my house regularly. And then I would eat, like I would use certain seasonings, and it would feel like I was getting high when I would cook with certain seasonings. And so I had to throw the things that you can open up. I threw those seasonings away, and I went and got me the grinders. So I had like the pink salt in the grinder and the pepper in the grinder, because you couldn't open those. And that's the only thing. And y'all, I cook. I'm a cooker. I rather cook at home than eat out somewhere. And so I cooked a lot, and I used a lot of different seasonings. So to go from all the seasonings that I use to just salt and pepper, because I didn't know what they were putting in it, but I knew it felt like I was getting high, and I never felt that before. All the years I've been cooking with those seasonings, I never felt that before. And when I changed it, I never felt it again. So I was like, yeah, it's just confirmation for me. I have to watch what I eat when I eat it. I have to be careful, because that's what was going on when I was living and working for public storage. Mm. So you might have somebody doing that to you. I be careful about the food or the water that I leave in my vehicle or in the house open. I mean, you would know if you feel some type of way. If you feel some type of way when you eat it or when you drink it. Avarice here, having or showing an extreme greed for wealth or material gain. Money. People were doing stuff for money. You got other people doing it just because they can, because maybe they didn't like you, because they felt entitled to certain things. You got people who were doing it for the money, because they were being paid to say and do certain things. And so they did whatever they was being paid to do. And again, I'm looking at civil rights here. So I would get me an attorney. Talk to an attorney about what it is that you're going through. If you are going through this. So that's what I have, y'all.